Hey guys, welcome back. This is our upper body session of week 1, our fuel. It's very exciting. So today's session, we are going to do the same format. We're going to go all of our exercises, run through 3 times, and then we've got a finisher. So let's start with our warm-up and rolling those shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out, going for 5. Big shoulder rolls, taking those shoulders all the way up to your ears. 2 more. And 1. Nice. Breathing in, take your arms up above your head and out. Excellent. 5 of these. Big stretch, looking at your fingertips. 2. And last one. Beautiful. Holding your arms out there. Let's roll those shoulders, loosening off the rotator cuff. Nice work. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 1, and relax it down. Beautiful. We're going to go into our roll downs just to loosen off the upper back and the spine. So feet hip distance apart, soften those knees, pull that belly button in. Taking a nice breath in. And then breathing out, curling down, rolling down through that spine. Nice. And then on a breath out, start curling up, stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other. Sliding those shoulders down and back, and head comes up last. 2 more of those. Breathing in and out. Nice work. And then curling up. Make sure you come standing up all the way. Last one. Relaxing the arms, relaxing the head, and curling up. Beautiful. All right, so for our circuit today, we're going to start with an Arnold press. And you can do this standing or kneeling. I quite like doing it in kneeling, I must admit. I get better control of my pelvis and my hips and make sure I don't swing at my back. So you start with your palms facing your shoulders. You twist the arms up facing outwards and then coming back into this position. You want to make sure you squeeze your bum and your tummy and don't swing back as you lift above your head. Then we're going to grab another weight. You're going to lean on a couch or a chair, stand in a nice wide lunge, back flat, arm down holding the weight, pulling it into your waist. Don't pull it too high up here. You actually want it low because you don't want to scrunch that shoulder blade. Breathing out, we're going to do one side and then the other. We're then going to do some skull crushes lying on the roller, taking those hands behind your head and up. We're going to go into a bench on the roller and we're going to do some abs. Okay, so let's get started. As I say, I'm going to go down onto the mat on my knees. You can do it standing if you want. 8 to 12 reps. Remember that progressive overload. Let's go. Now remember to squeeze your bum and your tummy. That way it's difficult to swing your back. Whew, I'm going with my 7s, giving it a go. I plan by the end of this 8 weeks to be doing 10s. That's my aim. If I can get anywhere close, I'll be happy. Whew, this is getting heavy. 2, 1, and relax. Amazing. Now grabbing a slightly heavier weight if you have, let's go into our row. So standing, send your butt back, shoulder down. You want your back nice and flat, tummy pulled in, and row into your side and back. Nice. Breathing in, breathing out. Tummy in, let's go. Beautiful. Let's go for 5 more or 8 to 12 reps, whatever you can manage. 3, 1, and coming up, changing sides. So setting yourself up, back flat, lift your chest, and let's go. Really pull your abs into. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Whew. That was tough. Right, we've now got our biceps. So I'm going to go with the 5s with this. I know I'm lucky I've got a lot of weights, So I have a nice choice. Do what you can manage. Okay. If you find your weights aren't heavy enough, you can add that resistance band. So set those shoulders down and back. Devil sixes, palms facing out first. Straighten those elbows the whole way. A lot of people try and stop here, all the way down. Squeeze your bum, pull your tummy in. 2, 1. Nice. Now hammer curls, palms facing each other, all the way up and down. Make sure you're not swinging the arms. You want to keep them here. Don't swing them back. You want to stop here so there's no momentum. One more. These are tough. And now we're going to do our normal twisting. So we twist up to the palms to shoulders, palms to thighs. Again, no swinging. Squeeze your bum. Soften your knees. Don't lock your knees. You can also do this one kneeling. 2 more. Nice. Last one. Excellent work. All right, we're going to grab your foam roller. We're going to place it on the floor. If you don't have a roller, you don't have to do it on the roller. I like it because it does just work your core a little bit as well. We're going to go for our skull crushers. Now, I've never done skull crushers with 7s. I'm going to give it a go. If I can't manage it, I'm going to go back down to my 5s for now. Glue your spine to the roller, tummy in, and up. Woo. Now in this position, you want to slide those shoulder blades down your rib cage, tummy in. I am only going to go for 8 of these. I've realized the 7 is heavy. Right, I'm going for 4 more. You guys do your thing, 8 to 12 reps, whatever you can manage. I'm already pulling faces. Oh, arms are shaking. I've got 2 more. I don't know if you can see the shake. 1. Okay, I lost my form on that one, so I might have to drop down to the 5s for the next round, but we'll see. If you struggle, you can always do 2 or 3 reps with your heavier weight and then drop down. 100% fine. Right. Now we're going to go into our bench press. So we're doing all our big movements here. We're keeping it nice and simple. Glue your spine together, slide those shoulders down and back. Let's go. We did this one last session with a hip lift. Now we're just using the arms. So if you can go a little heavier, if you have the option, pull your rib cage towards your hip bones, tummy in, glue your spine to the roller. Nice. 8 to 12 reps. If you can do more, if your weight isn't heavy enough. Woo! I'm going to go for 3 more. I'm aiming for 10. 1. Yo. Nice job, guys. That is round 1. Well done. Amazing. Upper body always goes a little bit quicker, I find. But because the muscles are quite a lot smaller, it's really hard work. So I do find upper body tough, but kind of gives you bang for your buck. Right. Going back down to Arnold press. I like to do this in kneeling. I just have more control. I'm going to try my 7s again. You do whatever weights you feel comfortable. Don't ever try and compete or feel intimidated or feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm having my session, you do your session. If I need to drop down to my 5s, I have them here. Tummy in. Don't arch your back. Nice. 3. 4. I'm going to go for 8 to 10 reps. 6. Oh. I might just get to 8. 7. 8. That's me done. Great job, guys. Right. Our single arm row, grabbing your slightly heavier weight if you've got. Remember to set yourself up, legs quite far apart. Send your bum back, back stays flat. You don't want to be in this position, you're going to hurt your back. And let's go. 4. Tummy in. 8. 10. I'm going to go for 12. Each time you do it, doesn't need to be the same reps. So if I did 10 in the first, I managed 12, I might find round 3, I do 8. Let's see how we go. Tummy in, and back, pull it into your waist. 3. 5, nice work. 6. 8. This is 10. I'm going to go for 2 more. 2. Woo. Awesome. Okay, devil 6s. I'm going to do it kneeling. I actually find it's better for the camera. Take my ring off. It's getting irritating with the weights. Right, so palms facing outwards, shoulders set down and back. Never do your exercises here. You're going to pinch those shoulders. Squeeze them down and back. Tummy in, let's go. 6. Always think of squeezing your bum. That way you can't arch your back. So it puts you in a slight posterior tilt. 1 more. 1. Nice. Now hammer curls. Reset those shoulders, palms facing each other. Excellent work. Woo, these arms are going to be like jelly soon. 2. 1. Yeah. 6 more. So we're doing 18 bicep curls 3 times. That's a lot. I can't do the math, but it's a lot. Nice. 54. I think. Now, you want to keep those shoulder blades down. Tummy in, squeeze your bum. 3 more. Ooh, my biceps are burning. And 1. Yeah. Great job. All right. Grabbing your roller, we're going for our skull crushers and our bench press. I am going to try with the 7s again. I don't know how far I'm going to get this time, but if I only manage less than 4, or like 4 or less, I'm going to then grab my 5s. So tummy in. Let's go. Breathing in. Now as you do this, really scoop your abs in deeper. Keep those elbows pointing at the ceiling. Okay, so I'm done with that. So as I do that, if I stick my elbows out, I can do it, but then that's not the exercise. So you want to really make sure you keep your form and be honest. Shoulders down. Elbows stay pointing towards the ceiling. Nice. So I'm going to go for 8 reps with these. By the end of these 8 weeks, I'm putting it out here, I aim to be doing the skull crushers with the 7s the whole time. Woo, 3 more. 2. 1. Nice. You should be pulling faces. Luckily you can't see the face I'm pulling. It's not pretty, but it shows that I'm working. Right, grabbing your weights for your bench, rest them on your thighs if you need. And you can use your legs to help get those weights up. Glue the spine, shoulders down. The nice thing about being on the roller is your elbows can go nice and low, full deep range. Nice. I'm going for 8 reps, I think, guys. I'm going to see how I go. I've got 2 more. Do your own. Yeah. Now tuck those elbows in as you bring those weights down. I don't want you injuring your shoulders. We all know my shoulder history. I am concerned and aware of shoulders. Great job, guys. That is round 2. We have got 1 more round to go. I'm just making sure I've done everything. Yeah, perfect. So 1 more round to go. Have some water if you need. And then we're going to go into our finisher. As I say, upper body often goes quicker, but it's like bang for buck. My arms are really aching. Round 3 feels a little impossible. You want to be doing heavy enough weights that you're feeling like me now, where I'm going, sure, this 3rd set is going to be a struggle. 8 to 12 reps, 15 if you feel like you're not working hard enough or your weights are allowing you to do it, they're not quite heavy enough. You want to feel tired at the end of every set that you do. So let me grab the 7s again. If I need to go down, I will. Squeeze that butt, pull your tummy in. So my goal with shoulder press is at the end of these 8 weeks, I'm going to be doing 10s. Have a goal. I'm going for 3 more. 3, 2, woo. Oh, last one. 1. Yo, that one wasn't pretty. So that is my goal. I'm putting it out here. In 8 weeks' time, I want to be doing 10s. Before my shoulder surgery, I did 10, so that's like nearly a year ago. I'm getting back up there. Nice to set yourself a goal. Whether that's doing 5s, 2s, it's about lifting heavy for you. So lunge on your toes at the back, send your bum back, tummy in. 2. If I had 12.5 weights, I would definitely do those now. I want to be comfortably doing 15 kilos by the end of our 8 weeks. So I also use this, guys, as my training session. 5 more. 4, 3, 1. Nice job. Other side. Send that butt back. And let's go. 3, 5, 6, 8. Nice work. 10. 2 more. 2. Woo. Great job. Right. Now we're going to our biceps. This is going to be a struggle. If you find that 6 is too much of each, do 5, do 4. You just want to keep moving those biceps. So if you get to 4 and you're done, do 4, 4, 4, devil 4s. Okay. Set those shoulders, squeeze your butt, palms out. 3. Straighten those elbows. 6. Whew, I wasn't sure I was going to make 6. Set those shoulders, tummy in, hammer curls. But now I have to do 6 of all of these. 3. No swinging. So you squeeze your bum. 4. Don't swing the arms back. 5. So there's no momentum. 6. If you're using momentum, you're not using your biceps, you're just swinging the weight. So really be strict with yourself. Last 6, twist. Nice. 5. 6, yes. We did it. Excellent. Right. 2 more exercises on the roller. We're going to do our skull crushers and then our bench press. So my skull crushers, I'm starting with the 5s. I've got my goal for my end of my 8 weeks. Set your goal. You can let me know your goal or just keep it in your head. Write it down. Slide those shoulders, glue your spine. Elbows pointing towards the ceiling. Upper arm stays dead still. Nice. Gonna aim for 5 more. 5. 3. Woo. 2. 1. Oh, amazing. Dropping those weights down. We're going to grab your weights for your bench press. If they're the same, that's fine. You will find your chest is a bigger muscle than your triceps, so you should be able to go heavier if you have that option. Shoulders, tummy, let's go. 2. 4. 5. Nearly there. 8 to 12. I might just get to 8. 2 more. 8. I'm going to try and get to 10. Yo. 10. That's almost the exorcism noise. Beautiful, guys. We have done. You've done 3 rounds. Amazing. We're going to go for our finisher now. So, our finisher, we're just doing 1 round, okay? We're going to do walkouts. So you stand at the back of your mat, bend your knees as much as you need, but use this for mobility. Roll down, walk out, pause in this plank, pull those shoulders down, squeeze your bum. Don't drop your hips too low. Push back and up. We're going to go for 10. Then we're going to come into a side plank position and do a thread the needle. I'll show it to you now when we get there. So tummy in, shoulders down, and let's go. Pushing back and up. Come up all the way each time. Nice. 3. 5 more. This one is tough and it gets tiring, so don't lose your form. 4, tummy pulled in. 2 more. Whew. Heart rate goes up with this. And last one. And up. Beautiful. Right. We're going to go into our thread the needle. So 2 options for this. We're going to go into a side plank. If you need to, you can do it on your knees, lifting up. Biggest thing here, shoulder directly over your elbow. Don't have your arm too far out. It feels too close. Lifting up. And we're going to thread, rotate, and up. Or you're going to be with your legs straight. And then I want your top leg in front. Squeeze those legs together using your inner thighs. We're going to go for 10 one side, 10 the other. Pull the belly button in. Let's go. Lifting up. Roll. 2. Squeeze your bum, inner thighs, tummy. 5. 7. 8. Whew, this is hard. 10. Amazing. Coming onto your other side. So either do it with your knees bent, elbow directly under your shoulder, lift up that rib cage, tummy pull in, top leg in front if your legs are straight, and let's lift and go. 2, 9, 10. Oh, amazing work, guys. Well done. That is your second session done. Amazing. If you want to do the finisher again to get to your 30 minutes for discovery, you are absolutely welcome. But for our first week, today is plenty, but you can just let your watch run to get to your 30 minutes or do this again. I will see you next time for lower body. Well done, guys.